On today's You Ask, I Answer, Yariv, I hope that's how you pronounce your name, asks, what are the differences between data analytics, data science, business analytics, and business intelligence? Well, depends on who you ask. Thanks to marketing, and consulting, these terms all have varying degrees of overlap, and companies that make their money on perspectives and positions on terms like these, mostly consulting shops, often have conflicting or oppositional answers. You'll get a different answer, for example, if you ask a McKinsey consultant for their definitions, and then you go ask a Deloitte consultant or a Forrester consultant. You're going to get totally different answers. Even within those organizations, depending on which division you're talking to, you may get very different answers. So, based on a roundup of existing literature, you can classify these four terms: data analytics, data science, business intelligence, based on whether they're past or future looking, and how technical or non-technical they are. So let's look at a diagram of these. Put this up here and walk through this. So on the bottom of the diagram below, we see the types of analytics we're doing, the types of analysis. Are we doing descriptive, which is what happened, what's in the data, what does the data tell us, and diagnostic, to the extent that you can, why did something happen? And then as you move further to the right on the diagram, you see predictive and prescriptive analytics. This is, can you build a model to forecast the future, and can you build a model that tells you what to do? On the vertical axis, we have less or more technical, so less technical tools and processes for business users, people who are not analysts or data scientists by profession. They're your average executive or line of business user, and they just want to log into a friendly interface and get some answers. And then as you go up the chart, it is more technical users, so analysts, statisticians, data scientists, programmers, developers, machine learning and AI specialists. So this is how we classify the terms. Business intelligence tools are descriptive and diagnostic in nature. They're less technical. A really good example of this would be something like IBM Watson Analytics, or Tableau, software that lets you just go in and very quickly just organize your data and go, okay, what am I looking at? What happened in here? On the predictive and prescriptive side, this is where you see sort of like some of the things like Big Watson, being able to just kind of come up with answers for you, or modeling software, modeling tools, Nime, Alteryx, companies like that allow you to assemble drag and drop workflows with your data to try and make the data do stuff that a visualization tool by itself would not do. On the more technical side, data analytics, descriptive and diagnostics, hardcore statistics software, SAS, SPSS would be good examples of these. And then in the data science realm, that's where you see tools like R, like Python, TensorFlow, Keras, all those data science, machine learning, and AI tools. So when we're trying to figure out organizationally what capabilities we have and what capabilities we need, this is a way to explore these four areas. Now, it's really important, I think it's worth mentioning, that with this diagram, a lot of times with 2x2 matrices, people say, like, I just need to go from here or here all the way up into the upper right hand corner, or that, depending on which consulting firm you're talking to, is the upper left hand corner. That's not the case with this sort of data landscape. You need all four. You need the ability to understand the past, descriptive and diagnostic, and you need the ability to predict the future and to prescribe based on what your data says. You also need the ability to have these capabilities available to business users, people who just want to get the jobs done, and to the hardcore technical, statistical, math folks who need the tools to build these models. Now, what tends to happen organizationally is that the sort of top row here of the hardcore stuff is the back end or the fuel for what eventually becomes the business users. So the ability to take those key findings at a technical level and distill them down into the business level. that said, the business level then sort of feeds back and informs the technical stuff to help refine models or to construct new software or new templates or whatever the case may be in order to tune the findings to be more effective. So that's this sort of spectrum of these four terms: data analytics, data science, business intelligence, business analytics. And again, it's super confusing because of marketing. I mean, you would think that data analytics and business analytics would be in the same category of like descriptive diagnostic, but they're actually different in the sense that data analytics tends to look backwards at past data, and business analytics, at least in a lot of the way organizations describe it, is very predictive and forward-looking. Again, this is all marketing and people trying to stake a thought leadership position by being contrary. Whatever you call these in your organization, and you may end up developing your own lexicon. You just want to be able to do all four things. You want people with technical looking back abilities to people with technical looking forward abilities. Business users, giving them the ability to look backwards easily and the ability to look forwards easily. That's what you want within your organization. If you can do that, you create those capabilities, then whatever you call it doesn't matter. You just need to have all four. Like I said, it's not a contest. You're not trying to go from here, trying to all get into the magic corner. You need to have a good balance of all four capabilities to really make the most of it. So, great question, Yariv. If you Google this, you're going to get 400 different answers from like 200 people. And even if you were to ask a person on any given day what their answer is, the answer may change. So just know that it's going to be confusing. Focus on the capabilities as opposed to the brand labels that go on them. As always, please subscribe to the YouTube channel and to the newsletter, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care. If you want help with your company's data and analytics, visit braintrustinsights.com today and let us know how we can help you.